My name's Rex Epps, and I'm a used car dealer out of South Carolina, and I buy and sell many cars a year, many cars. And here are my 5 reasons why I would never buy used cars sight unseen. And that goes for classics, that goes for everyday cars, and that goes for exotics. I would never buy a car sight unseen. My first reason for that is the physical condition. The physical condition is something that I believe is hard to gauge without using your naked eye. And by the naked eye, I mean you can put your hand on that scratch. You can put your hand on that nail in that tire. You can look and see if that paint has been redone. You can put your hand on and feel that orange peel. You're not doing any of that sight unseen. And I think that's a problem for any price point. 5, 10, 15, 50, 60, 70 grand, 100 grand, 150 grand. Physical condition is something that you have to get right, or you're going to be disappointed when that car gets off that truck. And that's a fact. My second point is the mechanical condition. Ain't nothing like test driving that car down the street or hopping that car on the highway and going. Or maybe getting your trusty mechanic down the street to overlook that car to make sure it's halfway decent. You have to get the mechanical condition right too, especially on some of these high performance cars where the engine could potentially cost as much as the car itself, especially on the used side. I mean, let's look at a Coyote Mustang. A Coyote used engine is what, 15, 20,000? I could probably sell you a 2012 GT Mustang for maybe 20 with good miles. So that's what I'm saying. You have to get the physical condition right, and you have to get the mechanical condition right. Those are my first two. My third thing is just travel. Just travel. If you got a car and you got gas money, just travel. Just travel and see it. Even if you have to book a flight and get on a flight and go 1,000 miles, like from South Carolina to California, to see that car that you're looking to spend your hard-earned money on, just travel. Just travel and see it for yourself and see if it's something you want. Get up close and personal with it, you know what I'm saying? And just travel. And my second thing is to make sure you drive the car first. That's my fourth thing, is to make sure you drive the car first. So we've been through the first one. First one was physical condition. Second one was mechanical condition. Third one was just travel. And fourth one is just make sure you test drive the car. And that kind of goes into the just travel part, because and the mechanical part, they all kind of piggyback off each other, but you have to test drive the car. You have to test drive the car, or you don't even know if it runs, especially if you buying something sight unseen off of like Facebook or some kind of marketplace like that. You need to hear that joker run. You need to hear that joker run at a minimum. So you need to test drive it. Now, I know sometimes when you get to like the more upper exotic stuff, let's say you're talking about, a GT 500 Mustang, test driving it might be a iffy kind of thing depending on what dealership you're going to. But if, you're going to spend $250,000 on a GT Mustang, GT 500, GT 500 Shelby Mustang, 60s or something like 66 or something like that, you still want to make sure that it's running and you can drive it to your local car show, or you can drive it, to that dinner date with your wife or your girlfriend, or take your kids to the park in it. You need to make sure it's running. Even if it is a high exotic or a high classic or something very pricey, to make sure it's running. And then my last thing is, if you can, just stay local. Just stay local. And by local, I mean a 250-mile radius where you can hop in your car and drive a few hours over to the next state, or in your state, or 2 states over. Because most of the time, unless you're looking for something extremely specific or something extremely rare, it's a local dealer, whether that's a used local dealer or a franchise dealer, that has it. So there's no point in buying it sight unseen when you can just drive 100 miles and see it live time. So those are my 5 things. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe out there. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and there's going to be more content coming. I appreciate y'all for watching.